iDiskiTimes, now available in stores around the country for only R3.50.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Orlando Pirates 2, Kaizer Chiefs 1 in the DStv premiership. Biggest match of the football calendar. It doesn't get as big as this. Orlando Pirates scores a goal. Kaizer Chiefs, I think it was 2-1 or 1-1 at some point.
At some point 1-1.
1-1, yes. It's Pirates scores, Kaizer Chiefs scores, and then Orlando Pirates scores as well. Penalty, and then no penalty on the other side as well. Tso Vilakazi, highest goal scorer in the history of Orlando Pirates. Watched the game with us. He's featured in a derby. He's even scored in a derby which had a disaster when he scored, and a lot of people, of course, passed on from that. So he experienced every single aspect of this kind of fixture as well. So, you happy with what you saw? Are you concerned? Are you happy with the intensity? Was this a good game for you?
Kuloko kokuqala ngizobulisa wena amajita bo Junior uTukutuku Drake no Justice lapha and none bafithu siyabona lo support njalo ma kuleko yazi umzimba wami ngathi bengidlala mina self yazi ma iwin mayinje ku derby nami ngifeel like ngathi bengise ground. Well done to the boys. Kuleko ngishilo na izolo and ukuthi iPirates will win, and then team in Pirates will win 5. Why? Because I knew coach Kevin Hunt uzodlala kanjani, but he did one thing good. You know, sometimes we just need to be honest in that. Would more criticize sometimes if there's positive things.
Sure.
Position.
There must be,
yeah. One thing good ayenzile was to make sure ukuthi imidlalo in Pirates ayidlali. That was very good of him. But now, imshaye kuphi? Imshaye ekutheni ukuthi manje lapha emuva seka create space defense yakhe. So that's where emshayile ukuthi the plan yakhe was good ukuthi doesn't Pirates engadlali emidlalo, because once the Pirates dominate in the midfield, we are in trouble. Kuphelile. But he did very well, and well done coach. You know, in some games you'll do good things certain areas, but certain areas ungayenzi kahle. Sometimes kwenzakala ukuthi kukuflowele kahle, but you know, in today's game I think your plan isebenzile at some point ukuthi iPirates engadlala emidleleni, and ukwazi ukuthi nawe usebenzise what you've got ukuthi the first 10-15 minutes and you created chances of which it was positive, you know, but you know after that iPirates are built up but bangene game in, you know, yeah, ama offside be judge assistant referee la Chiefs will say thanks because why ngithi I will count them as goals. That ball ephumile uLorch akhona ukuthi akore ngalo, it tells you ukuthi kusho ukuthi kube ayekiwe nalawa ya. To me it's a goal. So Kulego Pirates, they were not really good 10-15 going to 20 minutes. Bongazi ukuthi uPen Mutshware umekuphi ulana ufuna ukumaka nayo noKovic la emuva nabo Jele or ula emidleleni, but after certain minutes 15 to 20 then things started to change. Waba lapana emidleleni, you know, good play from go Munari always do well. Amarano abo Lorch, amarano abo Pule, abo Otto. iPirates mina knew kuleko ngishilo na izolo ngathi iPirates will win. Pirates Chiefs were creating a chance. The Pirates are creating a chance. Here's a good meeting. The Chiefs were creating a chance. The Pirates were create. Ya core Pirates, ya core the Chiefs. The Chiefs didn't make a penalty. But it tells you Uguti why they had to get a penalty. It means Uguti they created an action in that. So, but I was disappointed again in Kulego. You know, Coach Kevin Hunt is so predictable, cool. Mageza ma change work. It can't be positive. Mbalile maslele la ngathi mina uzomkhipha uPakas.
Oh yeah, I remember you actually said all of those things.
Ngoba ngiyamazi ukuthi all the ball players I don't know ukuthi believe ukuthi they mustn't finish up the game or in. Uyaba keep. Today udlalisa uNgcobo on the left. We want to get the best of Ndlovu. on the left hand side. No ways. Mbesela umanyama ufuna la midleleni. Okokuqala nje umanyama has been given a chance. I don't know how many chances awatholile umanyama to prove himself ukuthi he's a good player. And then when you see a player like umanyama getting a chance angaka to play, now we are usenza ukuthi sibuze ukuthi but there's other players that also that deserve also a chance njengabo umanyama. Last time asking Unchangase, now Unchangase must work hard at Jimin. But now you say Unchangase, give him a chance. Let's see what is not working hard at Jimin. Because Amanyama, you saying he's working hard at Jimin, but the game doesn't give us anything. Because sometimes you'll find good there's players that Uber Jimin is working, doubt. But when you put him in the field of play, kuba uyokunikeza ama results yabo. So today umangazile ngomanyama emidleleni wa check ama dynamics wambuyisa sekambusa centrally sekafake uCastro lapha phambili ufaka uMashiyane ngithuke sengibona no Katsande. It tells you ngokuthi he lost it kuleko. That game, we game a balance for both teams.
Yeah, there were chances for both.
Yeah, the game was balanced for both teams. Ukabinanti aganga solely. It's just that uyasaba to take a decision whereby I'll leave these boys to finish up the game. Because for me now, the only thing before the Lions was to swap Umanyama no Lontuzana no Ngoba. Umanyama phume faka uMashiyane laphana we've got to wait ngale ebese ufaka uLontuzana ufaka uZuma ngale. Let's Pirates ifana na in Sundown, if you don't put players that they will challenge those players bega bago Christmas ba relaxing. And if you can check first half in defense, I'll take it first half until the last 20 minutes. Very relaxing defense Pirates because we're going to go with I1. So they decided to work as I think in Castro because Castro is good emoyen. So now they are forcing to do what? Tyson must take one, Uchele must take one. Yeah. Now they need to work.
Yeah, the pressure.
Now the pressure is there. But now Udlala kanjani? Awuna midfielder manje. Isuka le ku Frosla is a it. Isuka ku Zulu is a it. Suka ku Cardoso is a it. Then you don't need midfielders. Why umfakile uKatsande? What was the point of you putting uKatsande if all the balls are hamba so early? So yakubonisa nkoleko ukuthi uGavin Hunt today angamsoli kangako. Igame bekayiphethe. Bekhona la kuyezandleni ukuthi what, I can get a point or at some point I'll get ngayithola 3 points because if those 2 chances angenile, it was going to be a totally different game.
Yeah, all right. Just a point of correction as well. We know the residents of digital media are always excited to correct people. So yeah, Orlando Pirates scored 2 goals before Kaizer Chiefs scored the one. It's at no point was it 1-1. I know the residents of digital media, they revel in the idea that I got you there, you don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, let's keep it moving then. Orlando Pirates, look man, it's very difficult to talk about them because I actually thought that they were going to win and they won. The only thing you can talk about are the application. Yeah, why is it that they looked edge at the back? The Chiefs didn't score any time at the back because the Pirates, we expected them to win and they did, but it was not safe as we thought it would be. Why did that happen? Why is it that there were so many openings? For Uspana harder than you could make the argument Uspana harder than Agbe in terms of what he had to face.
Gulego it's because of the Chiefs badlala ngama aerial balls, especially after singene uCastro. I knew it was going to be difficult. Remember Chiefs any set play Gubo to me it's a half a chance it would actually a goal. Gezakale several times my long throw in, corner kick and ubheke when kunala set plays now you've now bese uCastro kuNokovic, you've got to Cardoso, you've got to Ake.
Yeah.
So now you've got 4 tall guys that are tall. And then Pirates, you've got only 2. Utaisini, no Chel. Yeah. Yes, Ulontuzana, Unyawuza can rise now. But when it's going to be 4 against 3. So that's why the Chiefs will score. Because the only time the Chiefs will score, he header. That's what I said. other than open play, they're not gonna do that because my players that they can do combination. The Chiefs are now, but set plays they will hit the can. And I call Cardoso. He has to work because of now the pressure. Remember, critical phases of the game, the first 10-15 minutes. And the last 5-10 minutes first half, yeah. The first 10 minutes is second half, and the last 10 minutes is second half.
Yeah.
Those are so critical. And if you can check the Chiefs second half, the first 10 minutes they were deadly. Cool. But penalty. Yeah. The last 10 minutes also, they were also on top of Pirates because if you can remember Pirates, they said just outside their box. Everyone was there now. The only person who was Ndlovu Mango. And a very smart boy. I think maybe technical team here Kulman na magazongena a crown in good boy. As much as he was, we will turn the goal, you know. But now we just want you to be very smart. And he did a wonderful job, you know, getting the ball, pretend as if Ongati wants to go forward, but it goes to the line and delay, goes to the corner flag. Look. You know, Gulego, that's when you catch players now in terms of he knows what's the time. He knows that if I do this, it's cut Sambagan. The quality, the experience of those boys. Gulego, offer well done. But you know, you've got qualities of being a good keeper. You know, saving that penalty in the derby, it says something about you as a good keeper. And if you continue working hard, do what you do best. Look, the Pirates, I will say now, and I will put pressure on the technical team of Pirates and the boys to say, you guys must challenge for the league. You've got what it takes. You showed today that you've got what it takes. You just did, you guys, you need to work hard like other teams. Kolego,
improvement, upgrade.
Gulego, that's
you don't drop the standard.
This is what I always cry off when you make a change. Umuntu ongenayo akathathe from this step I go to another level. Awufiki la bese uyayehlisa. You know, mele mawungena la uye phezulu. Look at this boy. That boy bheka lela ball uthatha from the halfway line. Yeah. Halfway line uyeza nalo confidence. Yeah, the boy. Uyambona bakaza nebhola ukuthi he knows what he's doing. Uyazi ukuthi azini ngiyala phayana ngiyazi ngifuna in. Look at that combination knowledge. Gulego, you know, it takes a second for you to think when you get inside that box. Look at the way that boy at dribbling a corner get to the line. The head up, split second, head up, ba la pana kulondozana ku Ndlovu. Good positioning Ndlovu la paya. Gulego. Look, same. I can even say ukuthi almost same position Umanyama beka kuyo. First half where Umanyama was there, but I saw what happened la pana kuyo. Uyo ngasitshela ukuthi ubone in.
All right. Last one. These games, there are winners and losers, and sometimes referees become center of the conversation. Was it bad officiating today? Are we overacting? If someone makes 10 right decisions and 1 wrong, are we overreacting, or was it just bad officiating?
Ngulego, you know, I will say not really, not bad, Ngulego, but you know, some of the decisions angenza ukuthi singaboni or yonke le 9 right yakwenzi. You know, if the Pirates didn't win this game, I'm telling you, that would have been a big point. I'm telling you, because I would say he's lucky ukuthi Pirates was ukuthi score but win this game, because that penalty, I mean, you could see now he's just next to them, 5 yards away. I mean, you can call it how many yards. But uyabona yonke action, and uyambona uBlom when he was coming uzavela izandla uzivulile, like you know, again you look at assistant yakhe, the one who was on the right, ukuthi ama offside bekawajaja for ilontuzana iPirates first half. You know, kunama questions ukuthi kahle kahle bekonzakalani la, because when you look at ama offside wakhe, Usem was up there, Uzulu Ula. So Uzulu mfake game in. But now the assistant referee we point Ali. So here's a person now, and not once or twice, about more than 3 times. So yes, the game was okay. You know, the referee was okay. It's only those few mistakes where I would say. Yes, he's a human being, he can make mistakes like anybody else. But, you know, unfortunately, in football here too, a human being who can make mistakes.
Yeah.
We just want you to be perfect because you've trained to do that. You must know it better. But now, my question goes to him again to say, if you really knew what you did, you were right. There's no reason for you to give those players yellow cards. Because you're right, Mus. More right, you just chase them away and then you continue with the game. But now there's emotions now. So I'm asking myself, why those players, they went to him if his decision was correct. So it tells you, his decision was wrong. So that's why the players, they went to him. I'm not saying players are right to do that. Players are wrong. There's a captain that needs to go there and say, hey, referee 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, the captain is far, you know. But in that heat of the moment, you know, players, they had to ask, but that's a penalty. Look, the referee was not really bad. It's only that mistake of the penalty, yeah, of which I would say is lucky that Pirates won the game, because if Pirates didn't win the game, I'm telling you, it was going to be a chaos.
Yeah, it would have been a big talking point. We would have been talking about it today, tomorrow, and on Monday as well with those highlights shows. We would have been talking about that. But be that as it may, it doesn't matter anymore because Orlando Pirates won. The best team won the game. I think a lot of people would have predicted Orlando Pirates, and Orlando Pirates won the game. iDiskiTimes.co.za, DStv is on Facebook, World Sports Betting, WSB.co.za. Thank you so much for watching the videos.